Hi guys, welcome back to another video and exciting times. Nintendo Direct time. Obviously the Switch 2 Direct is next Wednesday on the 2nd of April. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. But yeah, Nintendo have decided to do a Switch 1 focus Direct. They have announced there's going to be no Switch 2 stuff in here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they have got here for us. Now, when there were rumours of Direct being this week, I was a bit unsure. He made the other one might be a Direct Mini, so other 20 minutes ones have a couple of games to round out the Switch one library. There also has been rumours that Metroid Prime 4 won't really be part of the Switch 2 presentation, so I'll be interested to see if they have a bit of a blowout on Metroid Prime 4 in this, maybe release date or re-release Metroid Prime 2 and 3, because Nintendo have got a bit of a penchant or a bit of a pattern of putting the entire series of certain games on the Switch at the moment. So obviously got the entire Xenoblade series on the Switch now that Xenoblade Chronicles X is out. And also they have done the same with I didn't mind what I was going to say, sorry. Other series that I have also put the entire series of Pikmin, that's one, so you got Pikmin 1 to 4 now on the Switch. So yeah, I think it is going to be interesting to see exactly what Nintendo do with this, where they are going to have anything about Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Those rumours about a Fire Emblem remake and a Kirby remake been going around, so it could be from Nintendo a bit remake heavy or Kirby Master heavy. Which I think third party wise, I know there is the Dragon Quest 1, 2, HD, HD 2D remakes coming, or remasters. They're supposed to be out early this year, so I imagine we'll probably see something on those. Yeah, very excited to see what we got in here. What I've got for the original Switch for the rest of this year before they move into Switch 2 territory next week. Yeah, very excited, and just even going to any kind of release strategy or release plans for Nintendo Switch 2 from dates in here at all. So that'd be interesting to see. Yeah, just over a minute to go. Very excited to see what Nintendo have to show us in this. So we picked up some whistling while I was having a drink there. I think the straws picked up a bit of a whistle. Yeah, I'm watching on the Nintendo UK YouTube channel, so it's UK version. So I know there are sometimes slight differences in dates. No, the main one was the Metroid Prime remaster physical release copies or physical release date was different in Europe in the UK. But yes, very interesting to see what they've got to show us. Again, also there is Japanese developers talking. They don't always translate or have an English dub over it, so it might be subtitles. So apologies again if you get that. But yes, here we go. Glad you got nervous. Not normally too nervous for directs, but yeah, very excited to see what Nintendo have to show us in this Nintendo Direct.
Peggy
18, so mature stuff coming. Here we go. Yeah, it's weird it's full direct. Well, that'll be a half hour. I had HD 2D remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Yeah, I was really expecting this because it was announced at the end of last year that it was coming. The Dragon Quest music gets stuck in your head. So Dragon Quest isn't a series I've got a lot of nostalgia for, love for. Like, I appreciate the kind of game, but it's not a game that I play a lot of. I did try a little bit of 11, which I thought was alright. Is one going to be a package or going to be separate games? Okay, so it's 2025, no set date on that yet.
皆さん、こんにちは。
Oh,
任天堂
okay, so
案
no,
内役を務めます。
no English dub, I'm afraid guys, apologies.
このダイレクトでは、任天堂スイッチで発売するタイトルの最新情報をお届けします。任天堂スイッチ2に関する情報を
Yeah, referencing the fact we got Nintendo Switch 2 Direct from next
こち
week.
らもぜひご覧ください。最初にご覧いただいたのは、スクエアエニックスさんで発売されるドラゴンクエスト1&2です。映像の最後には新たなキャラクターが確認できましたが、一体どんな冒険が待っているのでしょうか。今後の続報にもご期待ください。それではヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Okay, so let's go into headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Okay.
Until oxygen 0. Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You
Okay, it's a bit
Konami
crazy.
Dante, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in
Okay.
his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in
Fair
a
enough.
mysterious escape.
Apologies if my mic is picking up the direct as well. It might get double double volume on it. Apologies if that is the case. I think it's picking up the guy talking.
Mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Yeah, it looks kind of interesting, but
Everything
not
you
the kind of
learn
game I
will
get stuck
bring you one
into.
step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
Yeah, I think the mic is picking up when the guy is talking on the
No sleep
direct.
for
So apologies if you're
Konami
getting
from
the
The
audio
Somnium
twice.
Files launches on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so July.
25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Okay.
A classic Atlas action RPG
Okay.
returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
So Atlas
Set in the capital
Remaster.
city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as
Actually
an
20, okay,
apprentice
that's a bit.
detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural
Yeah, nothing about this game, but
cases.
it's interesting.
Fight
bit of a
real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Classic that.
Work with
Ah,
your
this is
teammates
dug
to
out.
strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons
Yeah,
can also be
Persona
useful outside of battle,
influences.
and
I
their
think the
powers
influence
help
Persona,
with
I'm
finding
guessing it's
solutions
well before
during
that.
investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
Okay.
Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Okay, so
Pre-orders begin
June.
later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume Darkness.
Okay.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
I had heard there's a new kind of twist on Pac-Man coming.
The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Oh wow, this is very much a very big twist on Pac-Man.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
Okay.
Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Okay. So very much setting up some summer stuff.
The rhythmic march begins.
I know Switch 2 release dates up in the air a bit.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Okay.
From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
That's crazy. There's a lot of June, July stuff. Could the Switch 2 be coming later than we think? Potentially around July time.
Launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, because it's all July, so it could be late July.
Welcome to Zephyr-Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Okay, yeah.
This is where your new life begins.
Okay, story of seasons, so effectively
First cropping up on Nintendo
what used to be
DS.
Harvest Moon.
This immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer!
Tend to your farm while growing
Yeah, so I think
crops
Switch
and
2,
caring for animals.
the release date does seem a bit up in the air at the moment. Some people say it could be middle of May, some people say it could be June. Others say it could be as late as July. Everything seems so far as June, July dates.
Its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr-Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand
Because that's in
Bazaar
August,
launches
so
on Nintendo Switch August 27th.
potentially not
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
what I thought.
自然豊かなそよ風タウンを舞台にした極上物語シリーズ最新作をお楽しみに。
We will.
続いてはこちらの映像を
Yeah, so probably first party. Is Metroid? Yes. Okay, so get a bit more info on Metroid Prime 4. Really materialised there, that's interesting. I love that about the Prime series where it does that.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Yeah.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
That's pretty cool. Looks great.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Cool.
Psychic abilities.
Oh, psychic abilities, that'll be interesting.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beings with the power of her mind.
That's cool.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Yeah, very much looking forward to seeing more about this. It looks beautiful.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
That's how the boss is.
To weave a new tale.
Still was 2025. So I'm thinking late 2025, maybe holiday title. That's a cool new suit.
今回もさまざまな試練がサムスを待ち受けるそうですが、新たな力、サイキック能力によって広がる探索にも。
I can mention anything about 2 and 3.
続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Okay, small headlines. So no 2 or 3. Nothing right
Ready to
here.
stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical
Okay.
potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for
Okay,
Disney
so
villains and get to
please
know
don't tell me
them
it's gonna be like a
really
cafe
well.
remix
Mix
style
ingredients to
job.
brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe.
Okay, so that's Shadow Drop.
Nintendo Switch later
Yeah,
today.
not something I'm gonna be rushing to. Love Disney, love a lot of those characters,
Spellbinding
but
adventure.
okay.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their
Okay,
homes.
so it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of game that there's a lot of on Switch. There's not one I'm going to be looking at.
Or
I
use the
think.
spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
Oh, cool concept,
Plus,
but
up to 4 players can make magic together
I
in
think the
online
life
co-op.
sim is very much
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and
everywhere on
beyond.
Switch.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
Okay, so it's winter.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Okay.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive
cool.
archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts, then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this winter. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
The Gradius
Titles
collection.
include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius
Lovely.
2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions,
Okay.
including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Yeah, not my type of game,
launches on
unfortunately,
Nintendo
but
Switch August 7th.
very cool for a lot of
Pre-orders
people.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yes, that's no.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
That's cool.
Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch
Fair enough.
later today.
I know Shadow Drop, but that's cool. There's a few Shadow
Let's
Drops.
see what's in store.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Okay,
There
Tamagotchi.
are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polished pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the
no, thank you.
afternoon tea shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of games on this that probably
12
aren't my
wonderful
cup of tea.
stores need your help.
Metroid Prime 4 looks fantastic though. Looks really great.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings.
Given the
and
lack of
upgrade your
detail they have in it, though, I think it is potentially a
In
holiday
doing
game.
so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
Okay.
With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
Yeah, so focus on
Get ready to
Tamagotchi.
set up shop when
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Oh. Ooh, ZA. Wasn't good to see ZA. Yeah, Pokemon do normally do their own thing.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Yeah, so doing a bit of recap,
Begin
essentially.
your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis, that also appeared in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, Lumiose City.
Okay, so doing a bit of a
To
recap
make it
for people
easier
who watch
for people
Pokemon
and
Direct.
Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Yep.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumiose City.
This was new footage, which is good.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here,
Oh, they're going right over the mechanics again.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Yeah.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumiose City. But when night falls,
Oh, going into more
the
detail.
city's aura transforms. highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
Okay, cool.
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During
Nice.
battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
That's cool. So we are getting a bit more
Start in
new
rank
detail,
C
which is good.
and work your way up to rank A.
Okay, that's cool.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
That's cool. Interesting mechanic.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
That's cool. School was some extra
本作
information
の舞
there.
台リアレシティでは昼と夜の雰囲気が一変していましたが、この街に
That's cool
まだまだ
mechanic.
秘密がありそうですね。今後の続報をお待ちください。
Yeah, it's probably in the August Direct, I
続いて
imagine.
はこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Cool, what we got next, buddy?
Hello there.
Hello.
The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Okay, Rhythm had them.
You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm? In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
Yeah, there's Rhythm had them. I know a lot of people were asking for it to come back.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Paradise series,
Rhythm Paradise.
Rhythm Paradise Groove.
Okay, that's next year. Wow. So Nintendo Switch is going into next
完
year.
全新作のリズム天国ミラクルスターズが登場します。つんくさんがプロデュースする楽曲ももちろんたくさん収録されています。さて、どんなリズムを刻んでいくのでしょうか。どうぞお楽しみに。続いてはご購入いただいたダウンロードソフトの扱い方についてのお知らせがあります。
Okay.
こちらをご覧ください。
Cinema's got Xenoblade Chronicles X digital. That'd be
With
interesting.
game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch console and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any console you want.
Yeah.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Yes, please.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
That's cool.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your console as a virtual game card, allowing you to play
Okay.
that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your console. If you have two Nintendo Switch consoles,
Yeah.
you can eject the virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay.
Now you can play this game on the second console wherever and whenever you want. Just as if you had inserted a physical game
So at the
card.
moment, because I'm my Switch
With
OLED.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two consoles.
Cool.
Local communication with your second console is required, but only the first time.
Lending.
You can
Okay.
also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect
That's
to your family
interesting.
group members' console via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
That is a very interesting concept.
And you're done. They can now play on their own console. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
Okay.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Okay.
making digital games even easier to use.
That is a really cool idea, actually.
ご覧いただいたバーチャルゲームカードは、任天堂スイッチでのやり取りはもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2とのやり取りも可能になります。バーチャルゲームカードは4月下旬
Okay, so it's coming in late April. That's cool.
それでは引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we've got. Oh, is that drawn to life? Oh, yeah, life, sorry. Overdrive. Cool. Thing of meat. A bit crazy. Oh, where'd you got a date for that? That seems to be getting delayed repeatedly.
Uncover history once more.
Okay, yeah.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is
Yeah, I
venturing
got
onto
announced
Nintendo
last
Switch.
year.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir.
A bit more
and
detail
Roy
about that,
the
that's good.
Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic
Okay.
RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters
Okay,
in
yeah, so
battle.
there's more information on the Saga
And
remake.
transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can
Okay.
test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered.
Okay, so Shadow Drop,
launches on
okay.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Square Enix for a Shadow Drop.
Monumental adventures await.
Okay.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold.
It's a bit Cat and Toad-ish.
Lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
Oh,
A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry.
okay.
Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch
Okay.
April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. Golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Fair enough.
Aim.
I don't know, I've always played such a series for some reason.
Just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Cool.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Fair enough. Okay, so it's had roughly half an hour, so I think we are coming up to the end of the direct.
Or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally
Cool.
or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on
Yeah, the
Nintendo
latest
Switch
year.
this year.
There's Bandai again. Bandai's great, I've got a lot in there. There's a Marvel thing.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man
Oh.
and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Certainly interesting, another Marvel
The fate
game.
of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Yeah, cool.
マーベルのスーパーヒーローたちがタッグを組んで
Okay, yeah.
マーベルコズミックインベージョンをお楽しみ。次が最後のタイトルになります。
Last game announcement, so it's an
ご覧く
announcement.
ださい。
Kirby? The Tomodachi Life. Well, as you bring Tomodachi Life to the Switch.
How refreshing. Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Oh wow. Okay, so next year, the Switch is going into 2026.
You fooled.
Huh. Glad it was just a dream.
Okay, that was very out. How was that the one big thing at the
ワクワ
end?
ク生活が登場します。映像では海に浮かぶ島にミーたちの暮らす様子が見られましたが、さて今回はどんな人間模様が繰り広げられるのでしょうか。今後の続報にご期待ください。ここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただき
So far.
ありがとうございます。最後に新しいゲームの発表ではありませんが、お知らせがあります。
Okay, so not a
宮
game.
本さんに紹介していただきます。
Okay, so Mario Movie 2 news.
こんにちは、宮本です。任天堂ダイレクトをご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Okay, yeah.
任天堂ダイレクトは2011年に直接
Okay.
お客様に任天堂の情報をお届けすることを目指して誕生しました。そして
Yes.
今では世界中のたくさんの人に見ていただいています。本当にありがとうございます。
Are they going to do something different
任
to
天堂ダイレク
directs?
トはこれからも継続していきますが、直接お届けするコンセプトをも
New
とに
channel, okay.
新たな情報チャンネルを始めます。それは 日替わりカレンダーのような Nintendo Today というモバイルアプリです。任天堂のいろんなイベントが確認できるようになっていて、任天堂のゲームやキャラクターに関するニュースとちょっと楽しいコンテンツを毎日日替わりでお届けします。来週4月2日の任天堂スイッチ2ダイレクトの配信からは、この任天堂トゥデイでもスイッチ2の最新情報を毎日直接お届けしていきますよ。任天堂トゥデイはこのダイレクトが終了してから順次配信を開始していきます。任天堂アカウントがあればどなたでもお使いいただけるアプリなので、気軽にダウンロードしてみてください。私からのお知らせは以上になります。ぜひ任天堂トゥデイを使ってみてください。
本日のダイレクトは以上です。
Okay, so yeah, some bizarre stuff in there. Probably Tomodachi Life was the last game that showed off, and the one big thing was calendar app. Yeah, wow. Yeah, Nintendo. Interesting. There are some titles coming in 2026. Tomodachi Life and it's Rhythm Paradise. None of the expected remakes were shown off, so no Fire Emblem, no Kirby, Metroid Prime 2 and 3 weren't there. So yeah, very interesting presentation. Got more new info on Pokemon Legends ZH I wasn't expecting, which is really good though. But yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, I think the main thing we have is the fact that they are doing the Switch 2 Direct next week, so we just see what they got there. I really like the virtual game card system. That looks really cool. Especially the fact you can lend games to friends. Obviously, you won't be able to play it yourself, I imagine, because you lent that game card to a friend. Yeah, pretty interesting overall, guys. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts of the Direct were. It wasn't a stellar Direct, but there was really cool stuff. Like, I love the Metroid Prime 4 info. As I love the Pokemon Legends ZA info. Yeah, it was very much unexpected. Yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts, guys. There's a conversation about what we saw today. And until next time, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got some Xenoblade Chronicles X stuff coming out at the moment because I'm getting quite stuck into that game at the moment. Not all my gameplay is going to be online. I have played some Affinity missions and that offline, so yeah, there's a few bits I've done offline, so yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and until next time, speak to you soon. Bye.